ahead.
First, greetings from the U.S. Here at Fall Brawl 2022. I want to thank Mr. Iqbal and all his sons for coming out and supporting us. We want to give them this shirt. These shirts symbolize horses who can compete at 25 miles per hour in a clean 4-beat gait, and we just want to present these to him. Even though they can't compete, want to show our appreciation and show that these guys are coming up and doing the same kind of shows and horses and promoting what we're promoting. So thank you guys again. Hopefully I'll see you guys in India soon.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah. Here is Mr. Adam. Mr. Adam, he's the owner of Roadrunner Horse. 4 years before Roadrunner been over here as a fall bro.
He's been winning.
And
He's been winning.
Yeah. Yeah. And I wish him the best of luck.
Yeah.
And I have a few questions, my friend.
Okay.
You are the horse trainer, right?
That's correct.
So when you started the horse to run single footed, what kind of, what is the age at the time? What age you started the horse?
I started a horse at 2-year-old.
2-year-old.
2-year-old, yeah.
And you using the bit, it's very simple or?
Pretty simple. I start out with a wonder bit, and every horse is different. You know what I'm saying? Every horse takes, you know, you got to find what works for that horse. But a lot of times your start bit would be a wonder bit.
Right.
Yeah.
Because back home, when we started the horse, we using very sharp, we have a sharp bit, right?
Okay.
So horse injured from here, like from behind the lip. And then horse go back up, stand up, they don't want to walk. So many horses are going like this.
You want to start your horse out really soft mouth. Teach them how to soften up, bend at the pole. You know, because if not, that's been in my experience. Then you're gonna get a hard mouth horse, and the older they get, the stronger they get, the harder they're gonna pull. Yep. And then before you know it, you're sitting back on the range when you could have been had an easy ride.
Easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thanks. And all of these breed are
Standard bred.
standard breed, right?
That's correct.
They are not crossing with Arab or anything like that.
No.
It's
All
originally US blood, right?
That's correct. Yeah. All standard bred.
Okay. All standard breed. Thank you very much, my friend.
Yeah. No problem.
These are all.
Is it clear?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. Here I am in Jacob Park.
Yeah.
Jacob, we have so many horse lovers watches your video on YouTube, and they all love you. So I have a few questions about horses.
Okay.
Like over here,
Right.
there is a difference between India and here US,
Right.
right? So I just asked, what kind of breed is this? Is that mix anything like any other breed, or is
Yeah.
it original US breed?
It's a mixture of breeds here in the U.S. Some are full standard bred. Some are mixed with Tennessee walking horse, American saddlebred. There's a bunch of different mixtures that you can, that you can breed together to get one of these horses. A lot of them are.
So there is no any other country like Arabian horse mix in that?
No Arab horses. Mostly it's all standard bred, or you hear of Falcon Rowdy, the Falcon Rowdy bloodlines, American saddlebred mixed in there, Tennessee walking horse, but there's a lot of standard bred in most of these horses.
So you're in the master in single footing, right? I know that you train the single footing horses.
Right.
So what the real age you started to give the training to them?
What age?
What age you started to give the training?
About 2 years old.
About 2 years old.
Yeah.
And what kind of breed you use like when you started the horse?
So most of the time, I just use a very light snaffle bit. It breaks in the middle, and it's just an O-ring.
Right.
No curb chain.
No curb.
No shanks.
No, sir.
Yep. That's usually what I start my young ones off with. And then I might graduate to a small shank and a loose curb chain under the chin. But I never start off with a harsh bit or long shanks right off the bat.
Right. And what about the horse shoe? When you started the horse, fourth the leg shoe or only back up, not the front up.
It depends on the horse. Some horses, if they have a lot of trot in them, heavy shoe behind,
Heavy shoe.
just a flat shoe, heavy, and nothing up front or really light up front if they're trotting. If they're more natural or pacey, you might